9:33. Just took one trade, small little scalp. The first opening candle had a delta diamond, bunch of delta coming into the downside. Neutral candle, plenty of room below. Took a break lower this candle. We popped down 12 or 13 points there. This candle, even though we moved lower, delta was creeping up. Been getting some delta diamonds to the upside now. Pulled back up to the New York Open VWAP area. I probably would have just taken that short if I hadn't been busy explaining the trade that I just took. Just dropped down 20 points from the New York Open, yesterday's New York Open. I've got a special delta diamond setting. I've only got the level 3 activated, and the level 3 is anything over 100. These vertical lines are just some more experimentation, some logic based off Heikin-Ashi candles. Just got a short off of the VWAP. Got the delta diamonds to the downside as we were coming up to VWAP. Just have negative delta. It was holding up. I got a tiny little scalp short. It wasn't moving super quick, so I got out right away. Just got into another little short. We were coming up to this trend line on the 5-minute. This is an automatically drawn trend line just from the built-in trend line indicator that comes with NinjaTrader. We had delta dropping off. Had this point of control area over here around 431 where we had a nice rejection from on the 60-minute chart a couple days ago. Got in another little scalp short, very little. I got 80 bucks on the Bulenox and a little bit extra on the other accounts. One chart I'm using to copy across for the accounts. This other chart I'm just trading on one account, and then I've got a micros chart if I decide to get crazy with the micros. We just hit today's value area high. Got this trend line on the 60-minute and the 20 SMA on the 60-minute. I took a trade short on the micros. We had the session value area high here at 457. We made it to 458. Just dropped off over 15 points. Got some double divergence here on this tiny little wicking candle too. Got a high volume level at the pivot point. I wanted to fade that pivot point. We had the double confirmation line there at the high volume level and the pivot point, but I did not, even though we just dropped about 20 points right from the pivot point. This is just the built-in pivot points with NinjaTrader. I had to take care of a few things. I just missed the last 5 or 6 minutes of price action. Got a turnaround signal on my Heikin-Ashi experiment. Started turning red with the vertical lines. Had the delta diamonds coming into the downside this whole time. Getting these tiny little wiki candles. We've pulled back all the way to VWAP. Then we just got a mighty bounce off of VWAP, up over 30 points. There's 10 o'clock news coming out in 4 minutes. Probably gonna wait for that. Had an ebb and flow dot, 9:40 this morning. Got a 20-point push higher on the next 5-minute candle. Got our first neutral trend flow candle on the previous 5-minute. And we've had a little retracement. Back down about 20 points right to this trend line again. Got in a little micro trade. We were approaching this high volume level from the key levels indicator. This high volume range right here. High volume level on the 5-minute. Got a 10-point short. We've come down 40 points right back to the pivot point. Bouncing off of the pivot point right now. We got a major pop around 10:05, 10:06. The delta diamonds coming in. Sphincterometer dilation let loose. Then it started clenching up. We're getting a little bit of a pullback here. This pivot point was also the 1-hour high. The 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. range, 1-hour high. Sitting right at the pivot point as well. We got a big hold up around that area. Getting a nice bounce. The XXX candles have been green most of the morning here. Just got some more delta diamonds coming in. I'm up 860 after commissions across all the accounts. 84% profitable. Took a few different micros trades and a couple regular NQ contracts. We got this ebb and flow signal back here. Next candle, we never broke above the entry candle, so no trade triggered. It's a little bit after 11 a.m. I was already done for the day, but the last little part of my video had this weird static noise, so I had to re-record this part. Ended up over $1,100, 88% win rate, Started messing around with the micros at the end of the morning there. This is what the charts look like for the past hour. Got the triple X painting the candles. Got the delta diamonds coming in with just the level 3 dots set on a value of 100. I've got a couple instances of the trend and reversal indicator with divergences, printing the triangles here. There's links to all the prop firms that I'm trading with in the description. There's a lot of good sales going on. There's links to the indicators that I'm using in the description as well. If you're enjoying this content and feel like hitting the like button, definitely helps me get these videos out to more people. So that would be greatly appreciated. Thanks for tuning in. Best of luck in your trading. Have a great day.